Okay, so this video is going to be about me just pulling stuff out of this bag that I've been holding on to, of stuff that I've used that I would be tempted to keep, and I decided to like put everything in this bag that I would normally keep but I'm going to throw away. So I'm just gonna, and this is just mostly for my own sake, or if other people kind of like have the same issue, that to know that you're not alone. But anyway, so this, I would keep the container and figure out something to do with it. So I'm gonna not keep that. I have a few pool noodles in my storage unit, and I cut these off to do something with, and normally I would keep them. But I know that I can probably go and get a pool noodle anytime I want. Praise the Lord for that opportunity if I needed it. Being in the land that we live, to just go and buy stuff that we need or want. So I feel comfortable like not keeping this stuff for potential use. This was fabric I would normally keep. Okay, I would normally keep for something, but I'm not going to. It would be fine if I don't keep it. This would be a craft item I would keep to use for another day. You never know when you would need it. I'm not going to keep it. This came with the protein powder that I just showed you. I would keep these for some odd reason, and I had a bunch of these that I threw out earlier, but just like as I keep doing stuff, I'm gonna just not keep that. This is gonna be for a later video. I would normally like keep this envelope, and I'm not going to. I kind of don't know why that's in there. I have this thing with lids. I think it was Pinterest's fault, but it was like, you know, glue them on, you know, I could make an owl out of this or something. I don't want to do that anymore, so I'm not going to keep the lids. I could find some sort of craft use for that. This came in something in a package I ordered, and it's like really nice paper, like really nice paper, right? I could like scrape paint, I could do something with it. So I was gonna keep it, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna let it go. This is a, don't judge me, but this was a skirt I had bought, and I kept it for so long. And when I was packing up my house, I noticed that, you know, that crinkly elastic, like the elastic had gone out. And so anyway, I was wasting space by keeping this, and I could have donated. Somebody could have worn it if they wanted to, but I hoarded it, and now it's of no use. But could somebody probably use the fabric for something? Yes, but I'm not going to, because I can't handle it in my life right now. Same thing with this skirt. It's gotta go. So I'm proud of myself for letting things go. I bought this, found out it was not a good thing for me, so I would probably keep it just in case I ever wanted to make sure I really didn't want it. I'm just gonna let it go. I loved keeping tissue paper for some, you know, just for whatever reason. I would keep it, but I'm not gonna keep that. Napkins that I get with meals and stuff, I would keep those, and I'm not going to anymore. All of like, so I would have kept this box. And again, it's just so weird to think of like all the things I just keep, I would have kept. I would have found a spot for it. Like all of this, actually, I don't know why that's in there. I'm pretty sure I would keep it. But it was like a container-ish thing, nice plastic. But yeah, like I bought a bunch of brushes. I'm really glad I'm going through this box, because I can really just for real get rid of it. I sold my futon, and this was a part that I couldn't find. And this was a part I couldn't find, and I told the guy if I found it I'd give it to him, and I did contact him, and he said he didn't want it. So I kind of feel bad that it didn't go to where it needed to go, but I'm gonna let that go. That's for another video. Again, like really good, like, paper. Like, I could have, like, put different paper on it and made it a tag. I'll cut that so nobody gets caught in a circle. Yep, same stuff. I would have, like, kept all of these tags. And I probably still have a bunch of tags somewhere. These pens don't work, and I would have normally kept them, or not because they didn't work, but I would have never known that they didn't work. So I went through all of my pens and found out which ones worked and which ones didn't. And I know there's some video out there, it's like, oh, don't throw your old pen markers away. You can reuse them and make a craft out of them, a craft item out of them or something, but I can't handle that in my life right now, so I'm not gonna do it. I don't know why I kept that. Let's see. I used it all up, but anyway, so, and all of, like, I have a hard time throwing away paper. Like, there's receipts in here. I'd have kept receipts. And there's like a Hamilton Beach thing that I bought. I would have kept like all the user manuals and pay stubs and everything. So I'm really happy to be finally rid of all of this stuff. There's one more thing that I want to just be sure to get rid of tonight. So if you know me, you know that I like, oh, what is it? Just like empty boxes and empty containers, and you know, because there's so much potential, right? So I have kept a lot of shoe boxes in my life, and it's really hard to let them go because, you know, never know when Valentine's coming and you need a box, you know, for your kids, or a kid or a school would need a bunch. So I have kept this, and for this purpose I've used it to contain the parts and pieces of a little GoPro, cheap little GoPro that was given to us. We opened it up to try to use it, and the USB, not USB, the SD card slot was like really weird. It just like ate up the SD card, and it was just like flopping around inside the thing. And so I was gonna throw it away, but I'm like, you know what, let's just give it a let's give it a second try. And so I took it apart, and sure enough, it was like really weird. So I did try, yeah, so I took it off to figure out what was inside the USB, or I keep saying USB. But anyway, so yeah, it was like super weird. It was just like flopping around in there, and so it was like really super cheap. And so I didn't want to risk it, and you know, I probably would have kept it. It's like, well, maybe I can fix it or do something out of it, or I don't know what my brain would have done had I not kind of gone through this little change in my life. So anyway, I'm thrilled to be getting rid of that. That was the brand that was given of the little GoPro thing. So anyway, I get to get rid of all of this stuff. I'm so excited. Oh, in this bag. So, you know, as cool as it is, kind of Gen X a little bit, and anyway, the handle ripped off of that, and normally I would hold on to it because it's a bag and you never know, and I can still put stuff in it, but it's going to be the container for which I throw everything away. So yay. And now just one more box to go, so we'll do that another day. Anyway, kind of a long video, but thanks for listening. Talk to you later. Bye.